everybody, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to do a quick video again, which it was supposed to be quick last time but it wasn't, but I will try and do it quick this time. I'm going to try out these carved gels, as in is it 3D 4D sculpting gels. I bought some NAF ones a while ago and it was rock hard. I literally couldn't do anything with it, so I thought I'm going to buy some Elite99 ones. Weren't overly expensive, but I probably could have got a better brand for the same price, to be honest, but never mind. I thought I'd give these a go. Don't know how they're going to, well, I sort of know how they're going to work out because I did try one earlier and I don't know whether I'm doing it wrong or whether it's just crap. So I'll show you what I did earlier. I did that earlier. I don't know how bad it looks on there. It looks pretty naff actually. Did that one earlier, but the texture's like really, it's really squishy and soft, but when it dries it's and when you try and manoeuvre it with your brush and your slip solution or whatever you're using, it kind of goes a bit kind of powdery, like bitty. But I'll just show you. I was going to do it in gold, but that is the gold and it is the most horrendous colour I've ever seen. It looks like baby diarrhea. It is definitely not gold. So anyone thinking of buying the gold one, don't do it. The silver one isn't silver, it's just grey. I mean, nothing wrong with grey though, but you know, not what it says. So I'll show you the colours before we start, and then I'll just use one lovely purple, but they don't quite look like what they show on the tops, if you see what I mean. That's a nice kind of a dark orange, nothing like it inside, but they're nice colours. So, because I couldn't remember what I'd bought because it took ages to come. Nice green, but I thought it would be sort of a little bit darker, more of a leafy green, but, and then obviously a white, which I think I might try the white today. I've only tried the grey and that was earlier. Nice orange there. Kind of a peachy nude. But you can see when I take the lids off sometimes, they are quite, oh, you can't see on that one, almost runny. You can't take them out and sculpt like you see some of the sculptor gels where you can actually build a flower out of it. This you can only sort of design a flower on the nail. You can't actually build one, so which is a bit disappointing, because that's the reason I wanted it, because I'd probably be better at building a flower rather than just doing one on, nice red there, doing one on the nail. But never mind, I'll have to get some of the other ones. It's finding decent ones and asking about to see which is the good ones, so I'll get those at some stage. Okay, so last time I did a tutorial, I used this, I'd made this nail, so I'm going to just use this one for practice purposes this time. So I've got a tiny bit of slip solution in there, just to keep my brush. So as you can see, it's sort of like ice cream, kind of. It's quite runny when you I know it doesn't go anywhere, but it's quite runny. I was expecting it to be a little bit stiffer than that, so you could actually design something. But what I found with the nail that I did do was to take a piece off, roll it into a ball, to kind of, that isn't a ball, that's the worst ball ever. Right, hang on, take a bit off that. It might be because I've got gloves on, it's not playing. Right, okay. So what I found was best to roll it into a little ball and then pop it on the nail like that. You can see that. Probably not a good colour, is it? Let me try a different colour, because white's not the best colour. On that, we'll go for the black then over the white. It might show up a little bit better. Right, okay. Try again, Tara. Right. Clear me thing. So if I get a little bit of, I'm trying to keep in frame and I can't see because the camera's quite high, tiny bit out, it's probably too much. Okay, so I'm going to roll that into a ball. this is how I'm doing it. If anyone's got some really good advice on how to use this stuff, because I don't really know much about it. I've just seen people using it, so I thought, oh, I want that, but I don't really know how to use it, so I'd love some advice. Where on earth has that just gone? Right, okay, try again, because I've just lost a ball. Probably now stuck to my pyjama bottoms, but hey ho. Okay, let's try again. See, the balls are a little bit big, so all I'm doing is going to put, found my ball, 3 balls, like that, if you can see. This is just what I did. It doesn't mean it's the right way. It probably isn't the right way, so I'm just showing you how I did it, because I don't know what else to do, if I'm honest. And I've used all different kinds of brushes. I think they're still too big, to be honest, so I don't know whether to try a smaller one. I don't think the brushes are going to make a difference, if I'm perfectly honest. So what I've been doing is just pressing it down there. Keep dipping into my solution. Just making a kind of a, that's no good, I don't like that brush. A petal shape like that, can you see that? It looks like a blob from, it looks a bit like a blob, but it isn't when you close up. I assure you it's not a blob. Same with this one. Pushing it out to, oh, that's better. See, this is getting better than the last one. Okay, and then the same with this blob. I'm going to push it out. Just wanted a little round flower, really. And like I say, this is probably not the way to do it. But if it works for me, then that's the way I'm doing it. Could have done with another petal on, really. I wonder if, right, okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pop that in the lamp and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so there we are. That's it set. I don't know whether you can see that very well. All I've used to just put a few little lines in is, where are we? Where is the camera? This. And it's just put a few lines in where they needed to be, so it looks a little bit more flowery. It's still a bit crap, but hey ho. Right, so okay. Next I'm going to do, also before I carry on any further, I ended up stopping the slip solution and redoing this one, because I don't know whether you can see, there's like little powdery bits on. That was using the slip solution. So I redid one of the petals and I actually used gel residue wipe off solution, and that one actually seemed to work a little bit better. So I don't know whether it's what I'm using on it, or whether it is just a crappy sculpting gel. So okay, if you can see, I've just put a little, can you see that or not? There we go, a little blob in the middle. And then I'm going to get my dotting tool. You can see it, there we go. And just try and make this a little bit bigger, then I'm not having to bring it up to the camera so much. There we go. All I'm going to do is pop a little hole in the middle. Just going to dip it in the solution to try and make it a little bit more. I'm going to try and open it up a little bit. As you can see, like that. Can you see that? And then I can either put the jewel in, or what I'm going to do is put another tiny, tiny blob in the middle. It has to be really, really tiny. So if we can get that in the middle. There we go. Let's try and manoeuvre that into place. I think this is something I'm going to have to work at, because I really am quite pants. So there we are so far. I'm going to pop that in the lamp to cure that bit, and then we'll do a leaf. Okay, that's had 60 seconds to make sure it's had a good cure, because I don't actually know how long it has, so I thought 60 seconds should do. And then at the end I'll give it probably a 2-minute one just to make sure. So let's pop that there. It might be better if I take it off that. Can we see any better? Not really. Right, I'm going to try now. Take out enough, get the gel out again. There we go. Try and get enough out. Oh, for goodness sake. Wind it back in. There we are. To do a leaf. So, okay, so I'm going to pop that between my fingers again. Yes. Just gonna okay, are we ready? Just gonna pop that on. Actually, pop it that way. If it's going to come off me thingy-me-jiggy, which I don't think it is. There's got to be a better way of doing this, people, and I hope someone can help me, because this is something I really want to give a go. Does that make sense? I don't know. Really want to try this. And then I said really then. Never mind. I'm just not very good at it, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do it properly. I make beautiful flowers and roses, and you know, and I really want to. So if anybody has some amazing advice for me, I'll take some off because it's too much. Very much appreciate it. Okay, so leave a little gap down there, just so it doesn't look like it's. That's better. Okay, so press that in, bring it down, press it in, bring it down. Hope I'm doing that. You can see this. It's really not easy to see. Hang on, I'm going to bring you in a bit. So I'm just pressing that down either side so I'll get the shape that I'm happy with. It's not the best shape, but it's kind of leafy. That will do. At least you can play with this stuff for as long as it takes. And trust me, it takes me a long time. I thought black would be a good colour because of the light nail, but clearly not. So right, next I'm going to take my knife and I'm just going to go really gently down the middle. Can you see? Very gentle. And then really gently down the sides. There we have it. It's not the best, and we have a hole there, but actually I wouldn't mind changing the actual leaf structure to something else. So if I put the light down there, and then bring it in. I don't want to lose my shape of a leaf. There we go. I think that will do. I'm going to pop that in the lamp. I'm going to put it in, I think, for about 1.5 minutes, just to make sure it's fully set, and I shall be back. Okay guys, there, if you can see it, come on, is the finished nail. Gotta say, not impressed in the slightest. I don't know whether it's these, I don't know whether it's me, but I thought it would be easier because last time I tried acrylic I struggled. But this is one of my acrylic ones, and to be honest, I think it's better than these sculpting gels. So if anyone's got any advice on whether it's me, whether it's the gels, or what I'm doing wrong, because I don't know, it's just not right. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So you know, if I've done everything right, then it's obviously these, and they're a bit naff. But if someone could let me know if in the comments whether it's me or them, or any advice on what I need to do to make it easier or change it up or make it work better, would be very much appreciated. Anyway guys, that's it for today. Like I said, it's just a quick one, but I've got a couple that I've got to do coming up that someone's asked me to do, a tutorial to a couple of my sets, so I shall be getting on with those hopefully either Sunday or early next week. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do, it'd be very much appreciated. Give us a like, give us a share, whatever you can, and thanks a lot for watching. Bye.